killer wouldn't just have left after showering shots of Ron. He didn't enter the house to take anything valuable. He didn't touch a single piece of furniture or belongings of the house. It seemed he had a mission, and upon accomplishment of which he had left. During the interview, Angelica described the killer as a white man with brown eyes, brown hair, and possibly a mustache. But it was his final words to Ron that intrigued the police.
And then you have a shotgun round to the head. This was overkill. He stood over the body and delivered a fatal blow. When you see that type of crime scene, you're looking immediately for someone that displays some type of grudge or emotional hatred for the victim.
When asked who might have done it, Angelica pointed the finger at Tina Trump. Ron and Tina had an active custodial battle going on in court, which also said otherwise.
You knew there were a lot of hostilities, but when Tina was interviewed, she kind of painted that the relationship with them was cordial, it was friendly. It's a red flag for us as investigators because she's already showing signs of deceit.
It was straightforward and ideal. She fit the profile perfectly of someone who would have a man kill Ron Stovall. But then the challenge came. Tina had an alibi. She told the police that she was in bed at her parents' house at the time of the murder.
She told us the night before the homicide, she had went to work at a local restaurant. She was a bartender. She got off sometime between 11 and midnight. She went home and sat and watched TV with her mother. Then after that, she had went to bed, and at the time of the homicide itself, she had been home asleep.
It was at that very moment when detectives were nearing the bottom of the case in a twist. Tina's mother's lawyer stormed into the room and halted the interview. It was looking like another dead end for the detectives. Now, police had no choice but to dig deeper into her story. They followed the trail, discovering that Tina had indeed been at work on the night of October 5th, locking out at 11:30 p.m. tonight. But what happened next? The trail of the mystery. They turned to Priscilla Ann Trexler, Tina's mother, simply known as Ann, a grandmotherly figure who had been tirelessly helping Tina through her messy divorce.
And come across as a very down-to-earth, nice lady, a housewife, and she confirmed that Tina had been at the house with her watching TV.
Anne confirmed Tina's alibi without hesitation, solidifying her claim that Tina had been at her parents' house the night Ron was murdered. But the police weren't convinced. They dug deeper into Tina's financial records, looking for any sign that she might have paid someone to do her dirty work. Yet they found nothing. No secret transactions, no hidden payments, no trail leading to a hired hitman. Tina remained the prime suspect, but the puzzle wasn't fitting together. The motive was there, crystal clear, but the evidence? It was like sand slipping through their fingers. As frustration mounted, the detectives knew they had to think beyond the obvious. Tina was wicked, but didn't directly pull the trigger. Who would have? That's when their focus shifted. Tina had a boyfriend, Adrian Harris. He had already clashed with Ron, fiercely protective of Tina and enraged by Ron's treatment of her. Their fights were notorious, boiling over with animosity. Could Adrian the perfect accomplice, or perhaps the true orchestrator of the last. The Army investigation would prove that as this new possibility unfolded, a new suspect lurking just beneath the surface.
As we began looking into Mr. Harris, whether he was paid to do it or whether he did it on his own, we weren't sure. But the concerns was that he may have perpetrated this to make good Tina for the purpose of helping her.
He was miles away, living with a roommate near Baltimore, Maryland. It seemed improbable, almost impossible. Yet something about him didn't say. There's tension, a missing piece. The detectives were pretty sure Adrian so, growing suspicion, they headed north to Baltimore, chasing a lead that just might crack the case wide open. When Adrian was found, he looked like a very good man. He wasn't afraid or uneasy about the situation. Hoping to uncover anything that could tie them to Ron's murder. What they found next would change everything. Discovery would connect them nearly similar to the hidden footprint left behind in Ron's home. Detectives were they brought Guy information. During Guy's investigation, he had a mission. Just like his
What he provided us were houses. He was in Maryland, working at the work. He went home, slept. The next day he got up, went to work, and so that was his alibi.
He said he too was at work in Baltimore the day of and the day after the murder. His alibi. It was physically impossible for him to be at the crime scene at the time of the murder. Furthermore, Guy even volunteered and passed the polygraph test.
I remember him being the same. It stuck in my head like that. I was wrong.
The detectives couldn't believe another promising lead dissolved into thin air.
We were pretty frustrated, and it's a roller coaster. It's one of those, you're in the lows and the wind was kind of taken out of our sails.
To help the officers along. But her perception at the time of the event was clouded by the terror, the trauma of the incident itself.
At this point, they had no lead. The autopsy report came in and confirmed that there were two different weapons used to kill Ron. A .357 handgun and a shotgun.
These were close proximity rounds, and so we knew that this was something personal. And the shotgun shell was paramount. It was a unique round. We would be able to identify. So that was a plus.
This information could not benefit them immediately, yet the detectives shared the details of the firearms around other police departments in hope to get to the owner. The fast-paced case appeared open and shut, but now leads to all leads narrowed down to dead end. But a surprising coincidence would throw away the Panama City Police arresting a suspect with two handguns the shooter.
Tony had brown eyes, brown hair, and facial hair. He looks just like our guy. He matched Stovall's physical description to a T.
In that interview, Perez was relaxed and joking with investigators.
He come across as kind of a likable guy. He was laughing and cutting up. But the more he talked, the more red flags came up. He began bragging about other involvements that he had had with ex-clients. He was completely nonchalant about it.
Perez flatly denied any connection to the Stovall murder, insisting investigators were convinced. With a search warrant in hand, they raided his storage unit. And there, they uncovered shocking evidence that would blow the case